Hi guys, I'm sneaking in this video in between my neighbors mowing their lawn. I want to show you a few things first. Can you see that? Okay, and now we're going to go to the front yard. Things are changing here. Little Arcadia isn't so sleepy anymore. Okay, and I know some of you will only watch this video for like 2 minutes, so I have to talk fast. I want to talk to you today about being outside and enjoying the outdoors and doing art projects at the same time. And I've got some notes here, so I'm super efficient. First of all, let's do our breaths and our gold stars. So, okay. And then after this video, promise me you'll do our jumps and spins and things like that. And I also want to talk to you about balance. Now, you guys know about balancing on one foot or balance on another foot. You also know in art class we talk about balance in terms of symmetry or radial balance. And in the document that I share with you, we'll look at that. You guys know symmetry, like down the center, same on both sides. That would be radial balance. I know that'd be symmetrical balance, like a butterfly, or radial balance, like petals going around a flower, things like that. So we're talking about that. And then I want to talk to you also about an installation. Installation is like creating an artwork that, oh, my neighbor's looking at me. Okay. Installation would be like creating an art show that creates an environment. Can you see what I did here? It's hard to see. I created an installation in front of my house by taking sticks and putting them on either side of the sidewalk to create like a little forest. You know where I got this idea? Jackson Humphrey. Yes, 2nd grade. Jackson, I like your idea. I stopped by his house to put his sister's senior yard sign in his yard, and I saw that he had a beautiful forest in front of his house. That's called an installation. And in my, let's go to my porch. In the document, I share with you an artist named Andrew Goldsworthy who does installations of using nature objects. And he'll like balance things. He'll create things out of ice. He will, they're kind of temporary. He might lay leaves out in a pattern to make a colorful path in the woods. And it seems like they're there forever, but I think they're probably only there for a short time until the wind comes, or an animal comes, or the rain comes and changes it. But I'll take a photo of it, and then it's preserved forever. So I challenge you to do an installation artwork using nature. You have to go outside and take a look and see what's there. The other day I made a little installation of acorn caps from the neighbor's house. Picked them up, put them in my pocket, and then I filled in a little crack by the sidewalk. I've noticed the squirrels thought there were nuts under it and they moved them all about, but for a minute there they looked really cool, and I took a picture of it and I shared it in the document. I also want you to know that in nature there are so many things you can draw, and I challenge you, if you'd like, to draw something in nature. Look for something that has symmetrical balance or radial balance. Same on both sides. Draw it. Or go to the beach, find a stick, draw on the beach. You can draw anything on the beach. A line, that would be a way of doing an installation piece of artwork too. In the document I also show you something that has not too much to do with nature, but it has to do with installations, and you can do it in your house if we get another snowstorm or if the rain is really bad. It's a funny way to make a little installation in your house with little people and little artwork. So I'm curious to see if any of you will take up that challenge. Now, those of you who don't want to watch anymore, go, run, play. Oh, good, this is recording. Okay, and those of you who want to talk a little bit more, I want to talk to you a little bit more about balance. And that's one way of talking about balance, like things being equally balanced or balancing rocks on top of each other so they don't fall. But another way is balancing our lives. And some of you might be saying, we've had enough schoolwork for the year, we're ready to be done. I get that. But we're balancing things all the time. Screen time, no screen time. Quiet time, noisy time. Times that make you feel happy, times that make your parents feel happy. And I want you to think a little bit about yourself as like a cell phone. And what's one thing your cell phone needs? Or your Chromebook? You need to have a good charge. You have to have your battery on full. And so in order to have that battery be full, you need to figure out what kind of things make your battery full. We had a really good discussion in Mr. Jackson's class, and Mr. Giroux was there too. Some of you guys might remember this. And Mr. Jackson asked, what have you guys learned about yourself in the pandemic? And I was so impressed with the things you guys talked about. And you said, some of you said that you've learned that you've missed your friends. Some of you said that you learned that you like being at home more. And I think we've all learned very interesting things about ourselves during this school year, especially in this last part. But I want you to think about what things charge your batteries. Is it reading? Is it playing outside? Is it healthy movement? Is it challenges, push-ups, sit-ups? Is it doing artwork? Is it listening to music, quiet, calming music, or loud music? And make sure that you do those things during the summertime too. And then you can even ask other people around you, what charges your batteries? I challenge you to ask that to your parents and ask them to think about what sort of things charge their batteries. And sometimes you can help be a battery charger for other people. Okay, that's it. You guys, I know that one of the things that charges my batteries is to spend time with you guys, and I will miss you in the summertime. Even these virtual things charge my batteries, and seeing your artwork pop up in those shared things. Logan Osborne's usually the first one, Addison Chownick right behind. Some other students, you know who you are, can usually fill in on, I think you do your art assignments on Thursdays and Fridays, and that makes me feel so charged up. What was I saying though? But make sure you do the things that charge your battery. Maybe that's not what I was starting to say, but I'll miss you. That's it. And once our school year ends, I'm going to have to regroup, revise my plan, figure out how I can get my battery charged, and be ready to do this in a new way, or in the same old way, or however we'll do it, be together in the fall. I miss you guys. Thanks for hanging with me. Stay safe. Enjoy summer. Bye.